my name is Kyra Sedgwick, and let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, plastics, and how plastics and chemicals could be making you sick.
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction, not something you want to have in your life.
Right.
If you can possibly help it.
Is that why you're so passionate about it? You don't want Kevin to have any erectile.
That's right.
Common chemicals in the lining of the canned foods and in our plastics could be causing cancer, obesity, and even erectile dysfunction. Welcome to Be Well Week. In the United States, chemicals rule. More and more research is showing us that these chemicals cause all sorts of problems: cancer, obesity, diabetes, and even erectile dysfunction. One of the worst chemicals in this category is bisphenol A, BPA. BPA is a hormone disruptor. That means it affects the way we produce and regulate our certain hormones like estrogen and testosterone and insulin. And that's why it's believed to cause certain cancers like breast cancer, prostate cancer, and actually even brain cancer. Kyra Sedgwick, one of the actresses of our generation.
Oh, I like that.
And you're looking as beautiful as ever. I know you feel passionate about chemicals in our foods, in our cleaning materials, just the chemicals in the environment and what it's not only doing to the environment, but what it's doing to our health too.
Even in China, they have outlawed BPAs, right?
Yep.
And here they put BPAs in the plastic in children's water bottles. I think that we are really unaware of most of the chemical pollutants that are harmful to us.
Now, I'm not saying you have to get rid of it completely, but if you can cut down on your exposure, that'll help a lot. And I'm here to tell you how to safely do that. Let's look at some things you can do during the week when you don't have time, which will actually save you a lot of health problems later on.
Well, you know, I'm the queen of hating and discarding the water bottles and giving people dirty looks when they do have plastic water bottles. So don't use this, use this. This is actually mine.
Part of why you don't use this is because when you heat these plastics, the chemicals leach into the water. What people also do is they drink it and then they reuse it.
Because they feel like they know it's not good to use the plastic water bottle.
So
I reuse it, but that's even worse. If you're heating anything in the microwave, don't use plastic wrap stuff.
Same thing.
Even though it says microwave safe.
All microwave safe actually means is it's not going to melt in the microwave. It doesn't mean that the chemicals are not going to leach into the food. It just means it's not going to melt. It doesn't mean anything else.
Right. It doesn't mean that the plastics don't leach in, the toxics don't leach in.
Throw it away.
Don't use the plastic wrap to cover anything that you want to heat in the microwave. Use paper towel. It won't light into flames. It's completely safe.
And I see you using glass, Pyrex
of
glass.
Course, yes, not plastic.
Which I assume is better than this.
Absolutely.
So this should never go in the microwave.
Yeah, and you just try and avoid it if possible.
Throw it away?
Yeah, throw it away. Responsibly.
Did you know that styrofoam was plastic?
No, I did not. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was plastic.
Yeah, I didn't know it was plastic. It's plastic number 6. So same thing, if you're having coffee or anything hot in styrofoam, you shouldn't be doing that. And a lot of the takeouts in restaurants, they put into styrofoam.
Right.
So if you are going to get that, just take it out the styrofoam as you get home and put it on a plate. So styrofoam,
Throw it
away. Now this is interesting.
Yes.
Because most people don't know this.
This is really good news.
And I don't think this is as bad as any of this, but when you go and get a receipt, the lining of the cash receipt is actually made with BPA. So, if we're touching this all the time and then we're eating foods, we're getting the BPA into our mouth. So what I suggest is either don't take a receipt or keep the receipts in a separate envelope.
Right. The thing that's really scary about it is that we aren't learning about it. I think that people would be more up in arms about it if they knew more about it. So that's why you have to educate yourself.
Because I have a great mantra. If it's in plastic and you heat it, don't eat it.
I like that.
Although eliminating BPA completely is probably impossible, here's some tips for Be Well Week to help you reduce your exposure. Firstly, carry a stainless steel water bottle with you. rather than using the plastic water bottles. Never heat your food in plastic containers. When you do heat your food, don't cover it with plastic cling wrap. Use paper to cover the food. Avoid canned foods as much as possible. Get preferably fresh, but even frozen foods. Those would be better than canned foods. And try not to take receipts from the cashier. If you do have to take a receipt, don't put it in your wallet. Put it in a separate envelope. And if you've been touching your receipts, wash your hands before you eat. I'm Dr. Frank Lipman, helping you be well today and every day.
It feels amazing. It is just like that cup of coffee or whatever people are addicted to that makes them feel really, really great. Yoga is just another healthy addiction in a way.
Great
It makes you
addiction,
feel
yeah.
amazing.
Have you ever dreamed of quitting your job and living the life you've always wanted?
Treat life like an adventure. Get that spirit back you had when you were a kid.
Join me, Savannah Jane Buffett, as I meet Neil Christensen, a surfer who left a successful career in San Diego to pursue his true passion, creating a school in the jungle-like region of Bocas del Toro, Panama, to educate local indigenous children.
I'd always known that living a normal life was not me.
Do your friends think you're crazy for living down here?
Yeah, my friends have always thought I'm crazy with everything I've done. It opens the door to new waves and new adventures.